Hello, hello, and welcome to another edition of Vinyl Night. I'm your undercover angel, Johnny C. Tonight's episode, What I Found Today. But before we get rolling onto that subject, uh, remember the song Undercover Angel by one Alan O'Day, 70s tune? Yeah, it was kind of a snappy little number there. Had some interesting things going on. Check it out, Undercover Angel, Alan O'Day. But before we get rolling, also, remember it's vinylnight.weebly.com, vinylnight.weebly.com for some of the print blogosphere, few photos going on, a miscellaneous section in the Vinyl Night universe, vinylnight.weebly.com. Ask for it by name. Also, before we get rolling, let's give it out to the Puffy and the Piranha. The Puffy and the Piranha. The Puffy here, he is actually a lampshade. He goes on a little C7 light bulb base and he lights up, and it's kind of cool. I just didn't feel like taking it down from the rafters down there to complete the project, but let's get rolling here. So I believe this is actually the first time that I have made a video that is what I found today at the thrift store. And it just goes to show, I guess, people when they're first starting out collecting now, it is tough to find an album at the thrift stores today because everybody's looking for them. And the brand new ones are ka-ching, ka-ching. Anyway, what I found today. And there is kind of a theme to Undercover Angel, as you will see. The first album that I found is Angel. I have a little bit of experience with Angel because I do have the double live album, which I should have had it right there. So this is Angel. Look these guys up. Glam rock, prog rock, 70s. All these will be in the 70s vein. So I found this at the thrift store today. Angel. Not to be confused, though, with Angel City. These guys are Australian, if I remember correctly. And also the Angels, the girl group from the 60s there. My boyfriend's back and there's gonna be trouble. Nina, Nina, my boyfriend's back. That was the bass stylings of that in that girl group. So, what I did find also was another Angel record. I believe this is their second album. Hell of a band. So it's listenable rock, listenable stuff. And a lot of different things going on there. Deep purplish. To me, some of the music is deep purplish. Also found another Angel album, only this time it's Angels, and that darn glare off of my camera. Angels. Now, the cool thing about this is, and there wasn't really anything that I could find other than when they did this album, they changed their logo a bit, the name to Angels instead of Angel. And I guess what this is called is an ambigrammatic. I learned a new word today, kids. Ambigrammatic. That means that when you look at Angel, effing glare. When you look, oh man, when you look at Angel this way and you turn it upside down, it's still Angels. So isn't that sweet? Angels, and they even did that for the cover there. So somebody knew what they were doing, but there was really no mention of who came up with the idea, just that somebody thought of making this ambigrammatic. Angels. All that glare. I'm gonna pardon the glare. Uh, I'm not gonna bother doing this at usually during the day when I don't get so much glare, but it is vinyl night. So here's the other Angels. It's a double live album, and this one I did have already, so I was kind of familiar with. Doesn't count, doesn't go in the pile of what I found today. But what I did find also today is Leon Russell. The name of this album is Americana. And the thing is that this album called Americana doesn't really sound a lot like the Americana that you're, probably thinking of. But nonetheless, Leon Russell, I've seen him. I have in concert. I have a fair amount of Leon Russell, so I knew what I was getting into there. Now, these two, those all came from the same store, and these two came from a different store. This I will consider a novelty record. To me, it's Switched On Nashville Country Moog. And they had the Switched On Bach, and for a while when the Moog or Moog or whatever synthesizer first came out, a lot of people started catching on to it and doing things like this. This album kind of actually, I will call it a novelty record. I didn't get a chance to dip my toes in all of these records, but that one I kind of listened to a little bit, and I thought, but this one though does have a couple moments to it. It's called Moogie Woogie, and it's by the Zeet Band. Who is the Zeet Band? Well, Don E. Hathaway, Phil Upchurch, Ray Pullman, Joe Osborne. These are, a lot of these people are session musicians. Donny Hathaway, of course, rhythm and blues. But the thing about this is it's a really interesting album cover. I did get to listen to some of this. And it has its moments. It's not nearly as cheesy or as disappointingly bad as the Switched On Nashville record. And not only that, this is on the Chess. It's on the Chess label. We can get up there and get out of there on the Chess label. So it was kind of like, well, that's a little odd. So yes, there was some interesting things on this album. Half of it maybe so and so, but so and so. Did you hear that, guys? So and so? No? Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. So anyway, that is I'm sorry. Another itch again. That is what I found today at my thrift store run. A lot of times I don't find anything. A couple of these albums, maybe I didn't have to get the Switched On that. It was like a pair. It was like somebody got rid of their Moog synthesizer records, but that one is okay. So there you have it. Oh, I figured out myself a new what would it be? It's not a salutation. It's the anyway, it'll be Good Vinyl Night. Good Vinyl Night. Good Vinyl Night.